limited edition.
Yeah.
About one of the greatest pay-per-views of all time. WCW's New Blood Rising.
What day is it again?
Tuesday. Monday. It's Monday. Oh, shit.
When you're down in the dumps and you need something to bring you.
Hey Domino's, if you want to sponsor the show for giving Levi the shits at 2 a.m., you can email us at heelsandquads@gmail.com.
And everybody's just having a good old fucking time here. They're having a great time at Bash of the Peach.
Because it was free.
Yeah.
Yeah, now.
The show must go on, but things must go wrong.
I wanted to have a fucking puke bucket next to me and be like, oh my god, he's gonna puke.
There's something wrong with me. I'm gonna go, look, dude, I'm in a big league again.
Look, dude, do you know who I am and do you know how much money I've made doing it?
Wrestling is so fucking stupid, dude. God, I love it.
Hey, yo. Ooh. Welcome back to the Heels and Quads Wrestling Podcast, Chico. You know who we are, and you do know why we're here. Yeah, welcome back to the Heels and Quads Wrestling Podcast. Obviously, that intro is paying homage to the man, God, I can't even put into words like what that guy is to us and to everybody, but like one of my favorites, man. Scott Hall, Razor Ramon, just always in my top 10, probably never leave it. I got his figures sitting right there. We got the shirts on today.
I would say he's in your top 5.
I would, yeah.
Because I mean,
Safely.
since we started doing this in 17, like
Mhm.
I remember we've had a few episodes where we talked about like dream guests.
And he's always
1-2 on
Yeah.
yours.
Yep. Yeah, it sucks that it's just such a crazy, like sudden, like, oh, the news breaks that like something happened, and then like 2 days later he's gone. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
And it just didn't seem like he was that old. It didn't seem like he was that old. Didn't seem like he was ever gonna die. I mean, the dude had been through so much shit.
Right.
Overcame it.
Well, and that's what happens. Like it's like even if you're recovering, and I know some stuff came out this week that maybe he had fallen off the wagon again, which I'm not gonna
Who gives
sit
a
here
fuck?
and talk about that because that's not what
I
this
shouldn't
is
say it like
about.
that, but yeah.
Right. But like even when you get better, sometimes it can take its toll on your body, because when you run that hard for so long, you're
used to a certain way of living.
Sometimes that's what's keeping you together, honestly.
Yeah.
So
Yep. That's just how it goes, man. And
yeah, that's all I'll say about that part. But yeah, it sucks, man. Like it was a blow. Like even my mom texted me. She's like, "You all right?"
so did
I'm like,
mine. Yeah.
I was like, it's a tough one, but yeah.
Yeah. That's just mega bummer, dude. I mean, I can't even like. Mariah was like, "You okay? You gonna be all right?" I'm like, "Yeah." I mean, I'm just like, feel like I got kicked in the nuts.
Yeah.
Like, really hard. There's more worse. I don't know. It's just like it's heartbreak, man. He was just one of the best.
Like I texted you when they put him on life support, and I was like,
yeah.
I even told you, I was like, dude, I'm tearing up like pretty good.
Yeah.
Which was that was the good part about it. Not that there was anything good that came out of it, but like at least like I kind of had it. It kind of knew it was coming.
Ready for it.
Yeah. Because like I kind of got like, I wouldn't say I cried, but I teared up. And not that I care. I would tell anybody if I cried, like legit.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, I don't know. It was like just sad. It sucks. It's like one of your childhood heroes.
It's like one of the boys too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we've never met him, never talked to him or anything, but like he's just still one of the boys. Cause the stories of the Clique, and like the wrestling world, like what all the stuff about Scott and Kevin and Hogan and all that, X-Pac, but I don't know. It's just like it's like you literally lost one of the boys. And
Yeah.
it's the wrestling world feels it, man. It's terrible.
Which is crazy
So-
because like when we were at Starcast, we saw Nash, we saw X-Pac.
He's
you
fucking
know?
huge. Still
Yeah.
blown away by that. And
Yeah.
I wanted to see Scott because I know he's not exactly a small dude. I mean,
Yeah.
he was like 6'4" or 5, like
I would
6
say
something.
probably even like 6'7"-ish.
Yeah, that's true. Because let me look at
Because
it.
he was a big boy.
Because Nash is
Because like even in the
6'.
AWA when he had the Tom Selleck stash and shit, he was a
Mhm.
beef mountain.
He was jacked too. Though. I
Yeah.
don't know what was up with that, but like back in the day, he was way more jacked too. 6'7", yeah.
Yeah.
He was 6'7", 6'7", 287. That's a big
Damn.
fucking dude.
It's a thick
that's-
boy.
And that's kind of light because you got to think probably AWA days, probably 300 because he was just so big. And then, I was watching some videos of like as Razor coming out back like on the early Raw days and stuff. And like the camera kind of gets close to him and like, dude's got some pythons, man.
Yeah.
Like, Hogan brags about it, but Razor's a big fucking guy, man. So yeah. And just the work ethic, like the dude could work and like
Yeah.
he knew. Look at the character, for instance, Razor Ramon. Okay, give that to somebody else. Probably, it's
tried.
probably gonna suck. Yeah. I mean, they did, but like it's gonna suck, But that dude takes it, and like everybody knows him as Razor.
What do you have in mind? He was doing that and he was like, have you ever seen Scarface?
Oh, right.
and
That's right.
Vince
Yeah,
says,
my
no,
mistake.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, but anyways, it's it's kind of a goofy gimmick, kind
Yeah.
of like, but dude took it and just ran with it, and he's got the fucking toothpick, it's just so great, and the like, I'm better than you, Chico, like shit, like he's at
The
fruit
vignettes
stand
were fucking great.
with the music that played. He's got the fruit stand one I watched last night too, where he's like, "You got a problem with me taking what I want?" And the guy's all like, "No."
Yeah, it's called theft, brother.
Yeah, exactly. It's called theft, Hall. Dude, come on.
God damn.
But yeah, I'm not. Obviously, like I think everybody knows him mostly as Razor and Scott Hall, but I didn't know a lot of his work before Razor, just because that stuff stands out so much. Like,
Right. Well, I mean, he was
debut to
just Scott
Preston.
Hall in AWA, and then he was Diamond Stud in WCW.
Yeah,
he
that's
was
right.
working
Diamond
with
Stud.
Dallas, and then
okay, I do know that. That's right.
and then
Yeah,
they teamed him up with Nash as Oz for like a week, and then Nash switched to Vinny Vegas, and then but when he switched to Vinny Vegas, I think Hall had already moved up to the Fed.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
I know I say it's in my top 5 and I've forgotten quite a few things, but give me a break. I have a job, okay?
And we
I have a
also
life.
record this very early in the morning. No, and talking about like his work rate and stuff and his work ethic. Like when he was Razor in the company before he left to go back to WCW, he had that very like good position where he was a pretty big baby. Like, I mean, but he wasn't in the main event. Although he did get to wrestle Brett for the strap at Royal Rumble one year.
Yeah.
But he was the guy that if they wanted to bump them up, they had to go through Razor. And if he said they were cool, then they were cool. If he said they were shit, dropped them down a peg.
Yep.
Look at
Jeff
fucking X-Pac.
Yeah.
That night on Raw when, X-Pac beat him in the surprise, even though
that was huge.
And that was like that perfect, like whoopsie moment. Like he didn't even think it was supposed to happen. Just the way he kicked out. Yeah. It was a great finish.
That's how you do a finish. But that's
he's
also Razor.
He's going to do it for his boy too.
And it's Razor making it look good. Cause like they say, you're only as good as your opponent. I've been teaching my nephew that when we wrestle, like you're only as good as your opponent. So you gotta
take care of him.
Dude can, that kid can, like he's probably Jake the Snake at this point with the DDTs he can do. He's nasty on the
That's
DDTs.
one move like kids, when you're kids, like DDT, body slam, try to perfect that.
I worked on the suplex with him the other day
Yeah.
on trampoline. So that's just a fun one because I'm like, I just do a front flip, right? But
Have you showed him the body slam? You got to tuck the head.
And I've told him too, because one time he bit his tongue. I said, dude, just keep your mouth closed and your jaw clenched whenever we're doing a move. You can have it, just be careful. But yeah, and then
Tuck
pile
your chin.
driver, we do that. Yeah, tuck your chin. So, anyways, but yeah, I want to do the Razor's Edge to him really bad.
Yeah, that's always a
Not
fun
to be
one.
confused with the Outsider's Edge.
Well, they're two different things.
Dude, yes, devastating. But yeah, and another thing about Scott, I think we've talked about it a lot on here too, is he's one of those guys that, well, like you said, he's kind of the measuring stick. Like if they can't do good with him, they don't get to move on. But never had a world title in the big companies, the two big ones. But he could have, and he could have ran. Dude was over. Like especially as Razor, that would have been an amazing title run. 6 months, whatever. Because look, they gave it to Diesel, and I think, no disrespect to Kev, but I think Scott would have been probably a little more over than the Diesel champion was, which, like, I love the Diesel era, his matches with Brett and Sid and all that.
The forgotten era that
Sean.
Everybody still shits on, but I think it's fucking great. Go back and watch 94, 95. It's not bad.
I love those years, man.
There's some stinkers, but there's a lot of good shit on there.
Taker versus Taker.
Yeah.
But I like that one. But yeah, man, I mean, Scott never had the world title, but he could have.
He didn't need it though, really. I mean, he was so
right,
over. That's like Piper. It was like he didn't need it.
He didn't need it.
But he was IC champ. He was US champ in WCW.
He's part of the reason why. Well, now it's really sucks that the IC title just means nothing. But like, you got to look at guys like Shawn, Razor, Jeff Jarrett, Bret Hart, all those guys. That was the stepping stone to get to the world title. But Razor, I mean, he dominated the IC title for years and never got that world title. But I mean, whatever. Who cares? He's, like you said, he didn't need it. He was just so. He's Razor, man.
Yeah, that's been the debate the last week or so. It's like, is he the best that never got it? And it's like, but also, you got Perfect, you got Owen, you got Piper.
That's a tough. I mean, as far as popularity goes, I think he's at the top of the list.
I think Razor is the most popular out of those.
Out of the ones that never got it, yeah. But it's also work rate too. I mean, like Owen and Razor or Hall, whatever you want to call him, like that would have been a good one.
Yeah, and like I think Hall would even say Perfect probably.
And I'm sure that match probably happened, but I don't remember these things. But yeah, Perfect. Yeah. Hall, because he was fucking good too, man.
And they were boys. They were a team in the AWA. So I don't know, man. It sucks. It sucks because we start to realize that our heroes from childhood aren't going to be around much longer.
They're all getting old now. Yeah. It's shitty. But it's part of life, unfortunately. Some make it and some don't. And it's just the way it be. But you got all those guys from that era. They're all either in their 60s, pushing 60, some are pushing 70, some are in their 70s. Yeah. Uncle Terry's 70, right? Uncle Terry's 73, 72. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I knew he was getting older. I saw the clip of him I think they're at the beach shop, but after Scott died, he was like, I had to get myself together to come up here, brother. That was cool. Yeah. Like, cause you kind of like Uncle Terry, you look at Hogan and you're like, that dude probably doesn't feel emotions, he's the immortal. Yeah, but I think they kind of soften up once they get older and they get out of the ring and they reflect on, their career and shit and like who helped them, because it's like you said, you're only as good as your opponent. It's like, who helped you get here, So like when Piper died, like it was a big thing for him. And just as you get older, I found, even at almost 35 now, but I found you get more emotional for sure as you get older. Because I think when you're like in your 20s, you're still like, kind of numb. And I'm invincible. Yeah. And then you like I would say as soon as you start having kids, that's when you start to reflect. For sure. When you look at your kids, you're like, man. Yeah. And like you want to be like mad at them and shit, and you always find yourself apologizing because you realize you hurt your kid's feelings. You never want to do that. That's like the worst feeling. Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way with my dogs. I don't have kids yet, but I yell at my dogs and I'm like, "Come here, buddy. I'm sorry. Come here. Who's a good boy? Yeah. Who's the man? Who's my little Chico? Who's the little Chico?" Speaking of dogs and Chico, this is how big of a fucking influence Scott Hall was on me.
in 97-ish. We had a dog. It was just some random, street rat dog showed up at our house.
Very Razor-esque.
And I was like, and my mom was like, well, what do you want to name it? And I was like, let's name it Chico. And she's like, oh, Scott Hall. And I was like, yeah. She's like, but Tommy, it's a girl. I'm like,
Chica.
No. And then I was like, no, Chico.
Yeah.
So that's what we went with. It was like,
Man.
It was one of the coolest dogs too.
That'll work, man.
She was all white. She looked like cocaine.
The dog would throw the toothpick at you.
Mm.
Throw his dog food at you.
But I think she had puppies because I remember like when we got her, like when she showed up at our house, like she had saggy titties. So I think she just had puppies somewhere and like abandoned them. So she was kind of a piece of shit. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, my dog, dude, he don't pay child support. He's about to have his third litter. And
damn, just busting guts.
Yeah, and he's got that dong, man, is impressive. I saw it hanging one time, and I was like, whoa! Like after the dog, they get stuck,
Yeah.
And it fell off, and I was like, whoa, holy shit, dude. I'll be fucking waving that thing around. But yeah.
You're looking at it and you think he's like off in La La Land or whatever, and you look at his face and he's just staring at you like
he's like
he gives you a little nod.
Yeah, he's like, sup. I
see you peeping.
Yeah, I see you looking at this thing with a rocket. But yeah, man, I mean, I just don't even still kind of in shock and awe over the whole situation with Scott. But I saw a video. It was like him leaving. He must have been doing a signing or something.
Mm-hmm.
But he looked fairly rough. It must have been a more recent thing. He's all white and kind of getting around bad, but I guess that's what the hip surgery did. But yeah, he was in rough shape. I mean, he rode hard and got put up wet or dry or whatever the phrase is.
Rode hard and put up wet.
Yeah, he just the life of the road, man. And those 90s boys, they had a fun time, So it's I mean, look at Sean. He's about in that same state Razor kind of was. He's younger, I think, right? Sean,
a little bit, yeah. I think he's a little younger, not much.
He's got to be late 50s. Yeah, actually, he's probably like 5 years at most younger than Razor was. But yeah, he's in rough shape. Waltman.
Yeah,
they're all. But fuck, that job takes a toll on
Waltman's back in fucking great shape.
Yeah, and so is Nash.
He's like chiseled out of stone.
Yeah, the Nash thing kind of like that's insane how jacked he is. He's literally looks better now than he ever did in the ring.
Yep,
which is nuts. But that's how it is, man. The dieting and science of that is
EDPY.
So yeah, which I still need to get on and. Still, man, I'm telling you, this new job not being as active. I mean, I'm active, but not running around the kitchen all day. Like I gotta add activities to my daily regimen because it just, I don't know. I'm not getting my steps in, but
yeah, I've gotten to the point where I weigh myself every day now because I'm like, gotta lay off the pasta, gotta lay off the bread. I've sworn off sweets. I'm good on sweets, no sweets.
That's a hard one.
No cereal, no cookies, no cakes, no nothing.
No boo cakes.
No bukkake.
My scales batteries are dead and I haven't replaced them yet, so I'm kind of holding off on that.
Yeah, but you always got that same like body type though. I've never seen you like. Mine's just like alcohol consumption where I get a little puffy in the face and the eyes.
Yeah, I get the chunk. I got the chunk though, like this, but the rest of it's pretty.
Stays about the same.
Yeah, like I always worry I'm gonna get fat, and there was a time where I hit 160, and that's about 15 pounds over, and that's when I did the keto and dropped back down and was in great shape.
What's your fighting weight?
I would say ideally probably 145. I'm about 150.
I was gonna say 145, 150 would probably be, which is probably where I need to be too, as short as I am. But
yeah.
I don't know. We might see that day one more time. We'll see. I'm trying to do better by eating, but it's hard, man.
It takes dedication, man.
Dude. Really you throw a plate of fucking pasta in front of me, I'm gonna fucking go to town.
You're a Jersey guy.
Yeah, I need it. I need it.
Yeah,
fuels me.
It's It's a tough one. But the shepherd's pie from HelloFresh was good last night.
Shout out to fucking HelloFresh if you want to sponsor the show.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man. I am impressed with that. I did the it was a Italian sausage, jasmine rice, tomato, like Cajun type of thing, like kind of almost like a Cajun stir fry.
Oh,
but it was good.
Is that in your thing this week?
No, it was from the last week.
Okay.
And it just sat in the freezer because Amanda really didn't want to try it, and then she ended up not liking it. So I was like, all right. So tonight we're either gonna do these. It's not Philly cheesesteak. They're like Philly beef melts, or what they're called. And then for some
this
like
is from last week's package.
This is from last week's, yeah.
Okay.
And then the other one was the it's like an Asian chicken, which I think is what I want to do because I like spicy Asian chicken.
Yeah.
Little rice, little green beanage.
Tonight will be the cabbage stir fry, the ground pork cabbage stir fry, or the Monterey Jack unfried chicken.
I didn't get that one. I passed on that one.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. We just eat a fucking lot of chicken.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's just
like
always here.
My deep freeze is just full of fucking chicken, like packaged fucking chicken breast, and you got bags of chicken legs, which chicken legs I only grill.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good way to do them. Fried is good too, but you don't want to grilled is good, man.
Dude, I hate fucking frying chicken, and
it's a mess.
In the house, it's a mess.
Stinks.
It's fucking hot. Your house smells like a fucking
fryer for a
McDonald's
week.
For a week. Yeah. Oh,
I got to air my shit out today.
Oh, I have to have the windows open, candles lit, the fucking scents going,
the fans rolling,
air
above
freshener.
the stove. Yeah.
I can't do fucking stinky kitchen, dude.
No
fucking way.
Right now, until I wash the shit from last night from the shepherd's pie, it just reeks like thyme and beef in there. Right now.
Especially like if you like your trash is getting a little full, or you have beer cans in there. Here's a tip: always rinse your fucking beer cans out before you throw them away, because your trash will fucking stink.
Another one too.
Awful.
I don't know even if you just throw the chicken package that had chicken in it in the trash, dude, 2 days at minimum at max is it's stinking.
Yeah. Or a package chicken. Of shrimp.
Oh god.
I gotta wash it out.
I'll wash it out. Yeah, it's fucking horrendous.
The only time I won't take it straight out is if it's like raining. And I'm like, this can wait.
You're not feeling like walking.
I'm like, this doesn't work for me, brother. Not walking out in the fucking rain. Not putting on fucking tennis shoes just to walk outside.
So, I got another. I'm trying to sell a TV on Facebook right now. People are lowballing me, but I'm big leaguing them. So
you're like, I know what I got here.
I know. I know what I got here.
I know you got that tax money still.
Tax money. Oh, I haven't even done my income taxes yet. I need to do that today. I just haven't. The envelopes are just sitting there, and I just don't feel like entering it.
I do it as soon as I get it, or else it'll sit there.
Well, that's usually what I do, and it's been sitting there. So I found out that that's I need to do the same as you.
Yeah. Next year, I gotta get a tax guy. I'm not looking forward to it.
See, I don't know if it's better to. I think we should file married or together or whatever.
Yes.
Is that better?
Yep.
Yeah. See, we do married filing separate, I think.
Nah, you get more perks when you do it together.
That's what we need to do then.
Yep.
I fucked up. You fucked up.
Even when Amanda wasn't working, we did joint because you get better benefits.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe they like you more because they're like, oh, they trust their spouse. That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. We're separate. I mean, we're okay with it. You know, it's just we're separate accounts and shit. It's fine.
You guys not have a bank account together?
No, we're in the same bank. You know, but
that's
separate
weird.
Accounts. It's just the way we are, man.
Wouldn't that be weird? Like,
beds. I mean,
wouldn't that be weird if like you guys didn't talk for like the afternoon or whatever? You both show up to the bank at the same time.
Oh, hey, how's it going? What are you pulling out? I'm not telling you.
What are you buying?
What are you buying?
She's like looking at you like, Levi.
Yeah, I'm like,
you going to Best Buy after this?
Yeah, trust me, there's something I want to go get from there today. And my mother gave me sound advice, and just get what you want. It's your money, and don't settle. And I'm like, fuck, man.
God damn. I wish
That's
my
what's-
mom was like that.
Yeah, she
My
was like,
mom's
"Work
been
for that
texting
money."
me since I got my tax money back. And she's like, spent all your tax money yet?
She's worried
It's
about
like,
it.
Mom. And Amanda's like, who gives a fuck? It's our money. Like, if we want to spend it, let us spend it.
Yeah, well, my mom was like, she's like, when I go to Walmart and there's something I want, if there's a bag of bread or cookies I want, I fucking buy it. And I'm like, yeah, my mom, mine shit's a little different. Like I got.
I'm with her though, man. I'm like, I'm bad about that.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't drink soda for like 2 years, not because I didn't want to, just because it's fucking expensive.
Yeah.
I'm not buying a fucking 24 pack of Diet Pepsi at $10.
No, dude.
Why? Just so I can
soda's-
have it? No.
Yeah.
I'll grab one at the gas
Just
station
so
every
I
once in
can
a
have
while.
it.
No. I will say, like, I drink a lot of water when I eat and stuff, and there's certain
yeah.
meals you just have to have something with a little carbonation, a little caffeine.
Different, yeah. I keep the seltzer water.
Yeah, like pizza, I gotta have a soda.
You have to have carbonation. Yes.
Have
I'm
to.
drinking-
It doesn't.
Yeah.
The palate, it's not right.
Topo Chico or because I still don't do soda. It just makes me when I drink it, I just feel bad.
Yeah, you feel like shit.
It's pure fucking corn syrup.
Yep.
So all you soda drinkers out there, like it's not good for you, but
No.
do as you wish.
But water also helps you digest it better. So
Yeah, but sometimes with like that's the other thing with the meals. Certain meals, like if it's a rice meal and I'm pounding water, dude, I get to eat like 5 bites and I'm stuffed.
yeah,
Or pasta,
which is what
like-
happened to me last night with that shit. I was drinking water with it, and
yeah.
I was like, "What is wrong with me?" I'm like, "I can't eat."
It's certain meals have to have certain things.
And I was like, "I think that the rice is blowing up on my fucking rib cage,
yeah.
sticking to
And
my
then
ribs."
Some meals, man, water just doesn't go with,
Mhm.
like you eat certain things and you're like, this water just tastes like shit right now.
Yeah,
But then
like-
you're done eating and it's fine.
it's like a steak.
Yeah.
I don't want
it's
water with
fatty,
steak.
though. It's very
Yeah.
fatty. So you got to think when you put fat in water, what does it do? You got to think it's doing that in your stomach. So and then when you're drinking that water and you got all that grease down your gullet, you're just the water's not pushing it down. It's just
Yeah.
kind of sitting there. So that's why you eat all that fatty stuff and you're like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know. Steak,
Carbonation's good for steak.
good
too, I
steak.
think.
I kind of want just a glass of cab or something.
Ooh, and that's a thing because that
Yeah.
helps break down the fat.
Right.
So yeah, I think red wine and steak is probably the best combo.
Yeah.
Just for like purposes of flushing it down.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Even if you're not drinking to get fucking hammered, you just
you're just trying to
having a
wash
gla-
it down.
have a glass while you're cooking, have a
Mhm.
glass while you're eating. And then
Mhm. Next thing
if
you know,
you-
you're gimmicked.
if you use the right glass, you're probably done with that bottle.
Yeah. Using a Yeti.
Well, I have the big red.
See, red sounds good. I might have to
Yeah.
pick up a bottle. That sounds pretty good.
Now I want
right now.
wine. Fuck, I'm trying to do good and not drink for a month, but now I want a fucking bottle of wine. God damn.
Don't ruin
Uh,
the bottle of wine.
No,
Save
but
it.
I was telling you about the Topo Chico seltzers.
Yeah, I need to
Those,
try those.
those are
still.
fucking good. Like, just tastes like a tonic water, soda water, whatever. And then
Mhm.
it's got like a hint of fruit, like not enough. It's gonna piss you off because I don't like fruity drinks,
Yeah.
but it's got enough to just kind of like give it a little flavor. But you can't taste the alcohol, which is scary. That's always
Ooh.
scary when you
Was it
can't
like
taste.
a 4%er probably?
4.7, I think.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I drank the first night I drank 4 or 5, 4, and then the second night I drank 8. Second night I was a little,
Buzzskied,
yeah,
buzzsaw. Not to
Whoa.
be confused with hacksaw.
not to be you. Well, would confuse those.
You could easily get confused, but
Mhm.
yeah, there's last time I went to Sam's, I got my case of Topo Chico. I keep it, and Walmart doesn't always have it. So like when I go somewhere that might have it, even if I'm just grabbing like paper towels, I'm like, I gotta check if there's Topo Chico. But I do Topo Chico preferably. It's expensive, more expensive, but then I also get the cans. There's the Walmart brand of soda water, the blackberry one. That's my
Mhm.
favorite. I can't remember what it's called, American something, but
Yeah, I know what you're
that-
talking about.
yeah, and then I'll get bubbly sometimes, but you got to be careful because some of those, the Walmart brand of soda water, some of them are sweet.
Yeah,
Like the colored boxes. Otherwise, they'll be white with like a hint of that color.
Right.
So, yeah. Anyways, no,
I like the bubbly as a mixer for Tito's every once in a while.
Ooh, that's good. For
Yeah,
vodka. Hell
just
yeah.
a light fruit, light
Yeah,
citrus flavor,
a good mixer.
not too much. Good mixer. Because
Yeah.
I don't want something that's going to overpower the alcohol.
No,
But I
you want
want
to taste the
something.
alcohol.
I want something that's a nice floral finish, fruity
Mhm.
finish.
Yeah, man. Particular about my drinks, but always water. Gotta have the water.
Yeah.
Always sipping the hydration.
These are good. These are really good. Splash.
Oh, is that what you add the flavor to or whatever?
Mhm. No, that's the one. Yeah, this is the one I usually add the Celsius packets to. It's already flavored.
Celsius, dude. Whew. Those things, the energy
I'll
drink
fire you up.
dude. It's like crack.
That's what that is, though.
meth.
That's why
Sorry,
I add it
meth.
to this.
Yeah, those things will. Dude, we got a bunch of free ones at when I was still in the kitchen, and we were all fucking wired on those Celsius.
Yeah.
Somebody worked for Celsius and was like, "Here's a fucking pallet of Celsius," and they went quick. We were all like methed out on Celsius for days, months. It was a lot.
I wish a truck sometimes would just like wreck in front of my house. I mean, everybody's okay,
Popular,
but like the cans come rolling off the truck.
yeah. I mean, the dude's okay. He's in a semi.
Yeah,
It just comes rolling off, and he's like, "You can have it."
Yeah. I can't deliver these now. They're damaged goods. I'm like, well, I'll gladly take them.
Yeah,
You
he's
see
like,
me
"I'll
out
have
there like
Tito's,
putting
too."
you see me out there putting fucking cans of Celsius in my shirt.
Yeah,
Like
and a fanny pack.
move
get a
my
fanny.
perks.
Yeah.
So
Anyways, you got to have the drinks. You got to stay hydrated,
Yeah.
people. So if you're one of those people that drinks
Summer's
soda
coming up.
all day,
summer's
you gotta
coming
have
up.
the water too. Yeah.
Gotta drink water. Even if you're out on the fucking boat, pounding beers and shit.
Gotta
drink
have
a
a
couple
water
of
in
waters.
between.
Yeah.
And in the morning,
That helps
Like-
with hangovers.
yeah, it does. And primarily in the morning, like first thing I do, it's coffee, of course. I have to have the coffee.
I gave
but-
up coffee.
Oh, so you just drink the Celsius now? Like,
If
or just
I'm
no
out right
caffeine in
now,
general?
but I'm trying to quit even the caffeine.
Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah, it's
I get
rough, dude.
headaches if I
It's
quit
it's
caffeine.
hard. It's hard. I got some energy pills from Walmart, like in the dietary supplement aisle,
Don't they have caffeine in them?
a little bit.
No, not as much as coffee.
But I'm just trying to because I
weaning, you're weaning.
yes, because if I have coffee, it's not a cup, it's
You
not
have
a
a
pot, it's like 2 pots,
Okay.
and
yeah.
it's too much, and then I'm sweating through 4 shirts, and then it's a
MJF is
problem.
making fun of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I can't help it. I sweat
Yeah.
when I drink a lot of caffeine. I can't help it. Or if I'm hungover.
Yeah. Speaking of, I don't think MJF. I don't think we ever talked about Revolution. Like, did we talk about Revolution?
No, because the
How
last
good
show
it
we did
was?
was the preview.
Yeah, Revolution was good.
It was good.
It was very good, actually. The
But there
card
we talked
was-
about it.
Yeah. We talked about it. Yeah, it was just like it might be one of their best shows to date because, I mean, you got to have a Let Me Up match, but there was none.
Yeah. It was a
mean,
solid card.
Yeah.
Like you were talking about the guy on YouTube, you commented about how you were pumped it was a stat card, and then the other guy commented and he was like, "Oh, MJF and CM Punk will be good, but it's not really a
Yeah,
stat
it's not a
card."
stat card.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm like, listen here, bitch. I'm calling
It's better
shit
than
like I usually
what
do.
WrestleMania is going to be.
Dude, what a joke. I got to see that card. It's stupendous, though. That's the
while
thing.
we're talking about though, Thunder Rosa didn't win it at Revolution, but she did win it this past week on Dynamite. Shout out to fucking Thunder Rosa.
No, that was in San Antonio, right?
That was in San Antonio, steel
Yeah.
cage. She had the fucking cool ass mariachi fucking intro. It was
Mhm.
badass.
Dude, and that was the steel cage match was great. Britt Baker had the Scott Hall tribute
Yeah.
on her boobs.
The gear,
so that
yeah.
was cool as hell. Yeah. But dude, man, the steel cage women's match. And I like how they differentiate themselves. Like the cage, it was almost a cell, but without the top. And then like the chicks, those girls
Like high and tight.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's blood, the thumbtacks. Like, dude, those women beat the hell out of each other. But I'm glad Britt lost the belt. I was tired of her being champion. And we called it 3 or 4 years ago on this podcast that Thunder Rosa would be a star. And guess what? She fucking is.
January of
She's
2018, the first time she came on our show, we said,
Yep.
"You will be a star."
She was unique. She's just unique enough and crazy good work ethic.
But she's a normal person. She talks to you like we talk here.
But she
like,
just has another level of drive.
Yeah.
It's just like people don't have. And that's what a star has to have.
She's always doing charitable stuff like Salvation Army,
she's
like
a killer
helping kids out.
Just
she works with, kids that,
And I saw
it's so cool.
I saw the picture of her and Sammy because, like he used to do Sabotage.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, that's just, I'm glad she finally got the big one. And I assume she's going to be champ for a while because she's just, and it's just, you know what that means is women's title matches in AEW right now are about to just be even better. Because like Britt's good. No, nothing against Britt, but like, it's kind of tired of her being champion. It was just like,
Britt's gotten 100 times better since the company started.
Oh yeah, for sure. She's grown big time.
And she's good on the mic.
She's crazy good on the mic and on Twitter. Like she's got that. See, that's another thing that makes the stars. You got to be able to do that. And she's got it. Thunder Rosa has got it,
And she'll have it back again. There's no question about it.
But you're just still in such the infancy of AEW that like you can't really have those 2-time champions yet.
Yeah.
You still have so many people that you need to get. Yeah. So like you give it a couple of years, they'll circle back around.
That's why people are like, "Oh, Moxley needs the AEW champion." No, he doesn't. He's so over. He doesn't need it.
Oh, and him and Daniel Bryan, this is amazing. I love it.
And Regal coming in, slapping people, fucking awesome.
Listen to him on Jericho's podcast. I didn't know he had.
When was that?
The last episode, the most recent episode.
Oh fuck, I haven't heard it yet.
Yeah, you gotta hear it. He's been through hell and back, dude. Like he's lucky he's alive.
Oh yeah, man. I love Regal.
Yeah, he's amazing. WrestleMania's cards still don't look good. I know they've had a little more time. Like
since the last time we talked to you, nothing's fucking changed.
Oh my god, the women's tag titles, that's still a thing. Okay.
Yeah, they're still doing that.
Yeah, Drew, and look at Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin. A year ago, the guy was in the main event, and now it's like, oh, he's gonna probably be second on the card or third with Happy Corbin. Whatever. Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey, nobody cares. Usos, Shinsuke, and Rick Boogs, nobody cares about that either. Yeah, Edge and AJ Styles might be good.
We hope.
Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. I mean, like,
I think I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch night 2 for sure. I don't know about night 1 because it just doesn't look good.
You know what they're probably gonna do is they're probably gonna put Austin Owens on night 1 just so people will watch it.
Yeah,
and because I gotta watch that.
That one's. Oh yeah, I have to for sure see that. I can't miss the Austin and Owens. I don't know what's gonna happen, and then so allegedly, I saw the news. I'm sure you did, but allegedly, Cody Rhodes about a week or 2 ago signed his deal with WWE.
That's the report. How true that is, we don't know.
That's why I say
allegedly.
So because the talk was like, if he didn't show up on Raw and start something with Seth Rollins, then he didn't sign, but he did apparently. And so like, are they going to do Rollins and him at Mania? But like, what are we, March 20th? We're like 2 weeks away from Mania or 2. So, I mean, a 2-week build. What's the build?
Right?
Like for Rollins and
why them specifically? What is their beef?
Does he debut at Mania?
That's what I've heard. Is because
why?
I read that somebody was comparing him debuting at Mania will be kind of like the Hardys re-debuting back at Mania a few years ago.
Yeah, I mean, it would definitely.
Which that makes sense. I mean, it's not like he's a new guy coming in. That's what I always saw Raw after Mania. It's a new person who hasn't been there before. That's when they come in.
Yeah.
Or coming up from NXT.
I would think, in that deal, maybe it took so long because I would think that, the American Nightmare thing has to stay. Like it's branded. That's his thing. So he's probably not going anywhere without that. Like the branding of that.
He's going to be able to use the same song.
I would think so because you need that. You don't want some stupid song to hit and they're like, who's this? Oh, it's Cody. Like you need the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes song.
Yeah.
And I just don't. I mean, whatever, do what you want to do, Cody. That's fine.
I want him to be the same gimmick. Just don't change anything.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with it.
That's kind of where he came up, was the Fed. So like, and we've always talked about it, like his matches are always that Fed style match. So he'll blend right in just fine. That's how he works.
Yeah. He's not going to have a problem transitioning.
No. And he's kind of always been that like upper echelon of WWE matches, like the better matches.
Yeah. I think personally, and I mean, I don't know anything, inside, of course, we don't ask, people we do know, we don't ask them inside information. But I would say what took so long, if he has indeed signed, is 1, money, 2, position on the card, 3, dates. How many dates is he working? Is he working house shows?
Yeah, because he just came from working 1 or 2 days a week.
Yeah.
So
and he's got a new baby.
Yeah.
Everything I've heard,
a star,
Yeah. Everything I've heard, Brandy's not coming with him.
Really?
Yeah.
So is she still with? She's not with AEW. No, that's right.
No.
They both left.
Yeah, they both left. But I mean, and that's fine because now she can stay at home and mind the day-to-day,
Wait, they have
parenting.
A kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's like, he can go out on the road a little bit. I don't know. I would do TV pay-per-view, maybe 1 week, maybe 1 loop of house shows a month.
A big house show. Yeah. Like big towns, Dallas, Chicago.
You don't got to run him into the ground.
No.
Because he's not, save that for the new guys.
But I don't, what are the storylines going to be? Because the storylines in the Fed just aren't, I'm not invested in.
But maybe he can help with that. Because I think that's.
You think part of it is him maybe helping behind the scenes?
Yeah. Yeah, because I think Vince is going to see it as a coup that he got, the EVP or one of the EVPs of this company, and he's been helping book.
He doesn't acknowledge anything other than his own company.
Right. But he's had the book somewhere else, and he was successful doing it.
And his dad had the book, and his dad was successful doing it.
Right.
So it's kind of like the legacy too.
Right.
I don't know. We'll see with time what happens, but I don't have high hopes for it. I hope Cody doesn't have high hopes for it. Go for it.
Bring Shane back. They run a program, Cody and Shane.
That'd be good.
The Silver Spoon boys.
Yeah. The wrestling only has one royal family.
Yeah.
Here comes the money. Now we gotta sing the songs.
Here
it
go.
Goes.
Here comes the money.
Gotta do the twisty. Dollar.
Yeah, I think that would be cool to do.
That'd be a good program, yeah, actually, because there's story there. But the Fed they don't write stories like that.
Yeah.
The story would be like Cody stepped on Shane's toe and he's pissed. He's mad about that.
Cody took the last box of Snackwells at Whole Foods and he was really upset about it.
Yeah, the stories just aren't. I don't know.
I don't think Snackwells are even a thing anymore, but
I'm not familiar with a Snackwell. What is
they were super big in the 90s. They were like cookies. They're supposed to be like healthier cookies.
Oh, yeah, healthy cookies. Yeah. I do the sugar-free cookies and they make me fart a lot.
Everything sugar-free makes you fart.
Yeah, the sorbitol and the erythritol and tall.
Yeah. I guess it's doing its job though. It's cleaning you out.
Yeah, for the most part. But yeah, man, I don't know. Scott Hall's gone. That sucks. Cody's going to WWE. What's up with Cody Hall? Is he still doing Japan stuff?
I actually saw that he has started taking bookings now again.
Ooh. I think the AEW will grab him at some point. If NXT doesn't. Maybe.
We'll see.
We'll see what's up with this Ring of Honor thing too. I think that was another thing. I saw something about Tony I saw that Ring of Honor show. He's gonna be running it or whatever, but
Supercard.
Yeah, I think so. But he said he wasn't gonna be able to get everybody from AEW on it.
Yeah. I know the Briscoes are taking on FTR.
Yeah, that's cool.
And the Briscoes are also taking on the Good Brothers. I think it's the same day.
Yeah.
So
that's cool. What's that going to be on, the Supercard thing?
It'll probably be on Fight.
Okay.
You can get like I'll get us a code.
Yeah, and then I saw Moxley's facing somebody on a Japan show.
Oh, Will Ospreay.
Yeah,
That's the one in Chicago. Yeah,
that's what I was gonna ask if that was the Chicago show.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I think isn't it like called Windy City something?
Windy City Riot.
Yeah, so that's obviously Detroit.
That's obviously Pittsburgh.
ROH Super Card of Honor 2022. Let's see. Super Card of Honor XV. Bandito versus Jonathan Gresham. That'll be fucking stellar. Briscoes and FTR. Swerve the Realist versus Alex Zane. Joe Hendry versus TBA and Ninja Mac versus TBA. So it's coming together, but
They're starting to put stuff up.
I was trying to see if it says anything. This is Wikipedia, of course, but I was going to see if it said anything about the AEW, the owner being AEW's owner. But yeah, fight. Ring of Honor Super Card of Honor 2022 pay-per-view live stream Saturday, April 2nd. So Mania is Saturday and Sunday. Is it April 7th and 7th?
I guess it would be 2nd and 3rd because they would do that same weekend. Everybody's there that same weekend. So I guess it would be
2nd and 3rd. So you're competing. You got Ring of Honor Supercard competing directly with WrestleMania Night 1.
Oh, which so I guess it is next weekend. Or no, weekend after. Yeah, so 2 weeks. Yeah,
2 weeks.
We were right. It's always weird when it's like 27th and then the 2nd and the 3rd or the next, but
yeah,
it is what it is. There's other days after the 27th, apparently.
Not this coming weekend, but next weekend. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna partake in some WrestleMania this year.
Yeah.
Like if the Austin thing's on night, if Austin's not on night 1, I'm not watching any night.
No,
I have no desire to watch it.
No.
So night 2 will be
AJ and Edge are on 2. It's already been announced.
Yeah,
okay,
it's penciled in.
So 2 is a definite for me.
I'll
watch the beginning of the show just to see what they do, like for the opening and stuff like that. But
yeah, of course, you got to see that.
Yeah. If it's not anything exciting, I'm not going to sit there for 5 hours and watch it. There's other shit going on that we can watch on Fight.
Yeah, and like I said on the last show, I'm gonna watch Roman and Brock because I want to see. Like they've hyped it up a lot, so they better fucking deliver. Because if the match is 20 minutes and it's better, like I'm not gonna lie and be like, oh, it sucks. Like if it's a good match, it's a good match. I want to see those two produce a good match, and I just hope this is the one. It's everything's on the line. The build has been pretty okay. It's not been like the other.
I just like this Brock, like we talked about on the last.
This Brock is the shit. Yeah, and
he's wearing a fucking cowboy hat,
and it's nice that Roman's a heel, and he's kind of playing into like, see this acknowledge me thing. It's kind of like him playing into like nobody likes him,
Yeah, because
the internet, because we don't. But he's like, acknowledge me, like a heel. So it's better.
But we're talking about it, and that gets him over.
Yeah, so let's stop talking about that. But also, Brock Lesnar ripped the door off that truck. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was amazing.
And he drove the fucking forklift through the limo.
Yeah.
That was pretty sweet.
Yeah, he's doing some fun stuff. Yeah. So anyways, we'll see what WrestleMania looks like. We'll preview it again. I don't know.
We might.
Maybe we'll talk about it because
we'll do a show. Yeah, we'll do a show.
Unfortunately, we'll
that
do it
weekend.
before night 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we can talk about Supercard if we watch it.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not watching night 1, I'll watch Supercard.
So maybe we should do Sunday that week. That way we can talk about night 1, talk about Supercard, and then kind of preview night 2.
Yeah.
Probably do that.
It's fine.
We'll see.
It's just it's like you want to talk about night 2 though,
Yeah.
Matches that. So it's a tough one, but I don't know. Maybe we'll figure it out.
I don't know if we'll have enough
time.
11.
It's going to be 11 at night before it's over.
Yeah.
So not recording that night. Yeah.
Those are rough.
Yeah. But anyways, I think we got everything off of our chest that we needed to. Let me double check the news sites. And if you want to
I'll hit some plugs. Patreon.com/Heels and Quads. This is the first week of the new regime over there. We've got people signing up. So if you're listening to this, sign up, patreon.com/Heels and Quads. 3 tiers. The first tier gets you a thank you on the videos on YouTube. At the end, I'll put, everybody's name in the credits. That's $1 tier. The $3 tier is you get the same as one, and then you also get these shows early. I'm not even going to edit them. I'm just going to put them up as is pre-show, and then you also get the regular show unedited without all the fucking logos and all that shit and all the intros. You just get the recording. And then $5 tier, you get all of that plus once a month, shooting for Tuesday evenings, but once a month we'll hang out and do an hour, maybe two, depending on Levi's mood and time constraints.
Oh, Supercard is April 1st. It's not going with night one of WrestleMania.
Okay, so it's Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Oh, okay, cool.
I was like, there's no way they're going up against that.
Yeah.
Yeah. My
but
mistake.
Yes. Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
But you fixed it.
Exactly.
Before we got off here. So that makes it even better.
Usually I don't.
Yeah. And then we have to send out a apology letter. But yeah, Patreon, $5 tier. You get the name in the YouTube video. You get the episodes early, the pre-show where it's just us kind of warming up our voices and talking about random shit, which we do on here too, but you get more there. And then
you get the real random shit.
The monthly watch along or just hang out, really, because I mean, if it's an hour, we don't really have time to watch something. We could do stuff. We could do like a match or something.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, we all sit down and watch a match together.
Yeah.
Whatever. But it'll be fun. I'm glad people are finally signing up. I'm glad people want to hang out with us. So
Yeah,
I think you should too.
Yeah. Help the community grow. As we grow, as the community grows, we grow and content gets better. And we're already stepping it up a little bit.
Yeah, we're trying to get a flow. We're gonna start doing bi-weekly. We got in that one a month rhythm, and then it was kind of like it got harder to want to do them because it was only one a month. So then we missed a few months, but yeah, I think we're back, and I think
I'm keeping up with wrestling again.
Yeah, yeah, that helps. I think we've got a good schedule. I think we've got kind of that all figured out, but it's looking more and more like the last Tuesday of every month we'll do the hangouts. But if for whatever reason a schedule changes, then we'll post on Patreon like, hey, this week it's not gonna be Tuesday, it's gonna be Thursday, whatever. So we'll figure it out.
And again, even the people on YouTube watching, but especially the patrons, what do I do with this wall here?
Yeah.
What do I put on there? Do I put wrestlers on it? Do I put records on it? Do I draw penises on it? I don't know. What do I do?
I don't think the boss will like penises on the wall.
No, I already burnt the countertop yesterday, so I'm in. Yeah, I'm in trouble with that one.
It's a little hotter to the color.
Yeah, I gotta fix it up. But anyways, yeah. Looking forward to the growth of the Patreon, and we got some good people over there, some people we're familiar with, but we thank them very much for joining. I thank you, Tommy. I think Tommy's probably already did it, but
I have.
Again,
but I think it means more coming from you because you're famous.
Because I'm kind of a big deal. So yeah I mean, it's I'm here, I'm here. But anyways,
Pro Wrestling Tees, prowrestlingtees.com/heels and quads. I'm gonna be working on a new design this week. We just got to figure out what we're gonna put on it.
Okay. For Who Popped?
No, for Heels and Quads.
Oh, okay.
Heels and Quads needs a new shirt.
Yeah, we do, and I still owe my mother one.
Yeah. Well, maybe you can get her the new one when it comes out.
Well, I think she wants one of the classics, but
if you think of any ideas, hit me with them this week.
Yeah.
We can think of something.
I don't know if I'm not ready for the gimmick shirt yet. I need a good gimmick shirt, and I want to.
Well, we got to build it up. We got to
build the gimmick shirt up. Yeah.
I think once we start doing the hangouts, that's when your gimmick shirt's gonna come in.
I'll get the gimmick then.
Yeah. Something will come to you.
Yeah. I know the Irishman thing, but it's just not,
Yeah.
It's not,
John Dice.
Yeah. Harry Wrinkles. Those just, I don't know if those are my gimmicks.
Well, they don't know you as Harry Wrinkles yet. They still just know you as Levi or the Irishman.
and the famous Levi, like, oh my God, he showed up. Yeah.
He's the third man.
look who showed up. And
Yeah.
then, that's my shirt. That can't be a gimmick. I gotta have a good gimmick.
You only got him for an hour.
You already got a good gimmick. You got Dick Vansky. Everybody loves it. Everybody's wearing the shirt. They're flying off the shelves.
They're flying off the fucking shelves. Like
Yeah, you get
hotcakes.
royalties.
Yeah, it's nice.
You get royalties, but I get royalties from your gimmick.
Yeah. Hey, I'll get them from yours.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I won't talk about it. No, I'm just kidding.
You don't know how to log in.
Yeah. No, I was just kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah.
Wait, don't start taking stuff away.
Yeah. Come on, man. All
right. We'll talk to you.
The ship has sailed.
I guess next we would talk to them on the hangout, the first hangout, and then a show the next weekend. Yeah.
When is the first hangout again?
Yeah, I guess I should say
Tuesday?
that. It would be Tuesday, March 29th.
Oh God, that's next week. Okay.
Yeah. So not this week, the 22nd, next week, the 29th. So if you're thinking about it, you're on the fence, you don't know, but you want to come hang out with us, you want to ask us questions, you've been listening for a few years, $5 gets you in the fucking door on the Zoom call.
We get to hang.
On a Zoom, you get to meet all these people that I've been hanging out with for the last year and a half.
The good folks
of the Talking Shop Patreon. There's a bunch of them are coming over to hang out another night of the week.
And sisters. Yeah.
So yeah, Tuesday the 29th, I said, right? Yeah. 29th, patreon.com/heels and quads. And then rate and review and all that shit. Yeah. Give us a little comment on Apple Podcasts. You're still over there. You can get the video also on Spotify, not just YouTube.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're like Joe Rogan.
Yeah, it's us and Joe Rogan.
See, I mean, look at the stat. You're joining like a status podcast.
Yeah. This isn't just your run of the mill fucking two nobodies who talk about wrestling for some reason. This is we're established.
Kind of big. I'm making towns. I got to make a town this week.
Making towns. I'm not leaving my house, but I've got 47 podcasts going. So
yeah. See, it's like you're like the work rate of Doc, but you're the lifestyle of Carl, and I'm the work rate of Carl, but the lifestyle of Doc.
There it is.
If that makes any sense.
And we both have the mind of Rocky.
We're a little bit of both. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're not trying to compare ourselves.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Let's get the fuck out of
here. Tell your friends.
Tell your enemies.
Talk to you. Bye.
Next time.
Take whatever you want. You got a problem with me taking whatever I want?
No, ningún problema.
And if there's anybody else who don't like me taking whatever I want in the WWF, we're going to have a really big problem, Chico.